Well, it's very interesting to see overall how projects have been taking more and more importance throughout time. Let's say 60 years ago, the overall value on projects was about 200 billion, and it has increased after the pandemic for over 10 trillion, I think it was what we learned in the course. So this shows really how much importance projects as such are taking in the day-to-day business. On top of that, we have typically the operations, day-to-day operations, where people spend most of their time. And over time, we have seen that the trend is reducing on operations and taking more and more time for projects. This trend will certainly continue over time. Well, you have different departments, different projects, different people and different goals. So I'd say the most typical ones are the resource constraints that the departments have, because you will have one person that needs to do different tasks and will be kind of taken away from different people. And then the goal alignment, because different business units will have different goals, sometimes maybe competing. And it's key then for higher management to align those type of business units. Well, working remotely means people don't see each other. So you cannot really ask for a question, ask for a clarification, make sure that someone has completed a specific task. And hence we have more calls. Zoom has become kind of the tool for everyone to discuss regularly. And for me, especially in my work, what I see regularly is taking commitment on specific actions. So the agile way of working that we have also seen in the course has been really important to make sure that people react and act on their commitments. First of all, the project canvas, which is the core of the course. It gives really a very nice overview on the project as such, what are the different bits and pieces that compose the whole picture. That's really key, and having a good insight and a good definition of all these parts. And secondly, I found very insightful different aspects or different type of projects. We have on one side transformative projects that are very complex with a high uncertainty and a high risk of failure. But these are key to make sure that the business or that the company remains relevant over the years. And on the other end, we have the efficiency project. Small projects, low uncertainty, low complexity that will make sure that daily operations become more and more efficient over time. It is very important that companies do work on different mix of projects, from the efficiency to the transformative projects, so that they really remain relevant. And projects have to deliver value from the first moment of the implementation, not at the end as we used to when the project is finished and start adding value. Today, they need to start providing value throughout the implementation. I've taken a role of a program manager about 1.5 years ago. Now, I've never really taken a certification on program management. And for me, this course was fantastic because in a very short time, in a very intense time as well, I could kind of order and structure a little bit all my learning from my experience into some really theoretical and practical ways of approaching project management. And secondly, IE, I live in Madrid, and I did here in IE my executive MBA about 10 years ago. I've always stayed connected to IE, and it was for me a natural choice going to IE also because IE is one of the top global business schools. On top of the high quality of the professors that we have, for me, it has been great, the collaboration with fellow students. We have to deliver at the end of the course. It is at a high level. Now, having said that, it's using different digital tools like Slack, Zoom, Miro or Mural as well, and collaborating with people from all over the world, from Canada, New York, throughout Europe, and also in Philippines. And it's really those discussions, sometimes online, sometimes offline, and progress and the outcome that really we have achieved for that project ultimately has been incredible. The Strategic Project Management Executive Program has helped me consolidate my experience and knowledge on project management and give a lot of structure on the different things that I can apply on my day-to-day work moving forward.